Glad you could join me. Quick layout share for you just to show you the way I'm scrapbooking at the moment. So this was one I've just done recently, white on white. I don't normally do that, but I'm loving backing cut files. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, next one. I'm really nervous. I apologize for how many times I say Zoom calls. Need I say any more? Our children have learnt from home, and boy, I can't wait to see that end. Teachers need to be paid a whole lot more. It's my kids have been doing really well, but yeah, it's been hard. This one I was showing you that I've started doing a little bit of machine sewing and some hand sewing. So this one's just machine sewing, and it turned out really well, and it sort of gave me the encouragement to keep going with it. This is a Copa cut file, and it's some old photos from years ago with my kids, Halloween layout, and I loved how it turned out. It turned out really good, and bit of wood background with a black frame, backed on black. It turned out really, really good. This one I scrap lifted from Paige Evans. She did a mosaic look and yeah, like a patchwork look. And so I did that with some scraps that I had, and it turned out really good. This one, I absolutely love this page. This page is fantastic. I usually don't use that many stickers on a single page, but I just loved how it turned out. And I sewed through it as well and roughed it all up. And it's just scraps. Honestly, just scraps. Oh, and I made these rosettes for the very first time on this layout, and I absolutely loved it. It turned out really well. Heaps of dimension. It was so good. I'm a bit nervous. Sorry. Okay, this is a spooky layout. This one was a Halloween layout from, I think it was 2019. My kids decided we don't do much Halloween in Australia, honestly, compared to the States, but my kids got dressed up and we went to a little historical village that we have here, and they it's a nice safe space that you can walk around with your family and your kids, and they give out lollies, and it was good. Okay, this is an Anzac layout that I did. This was again during lockdown. And my kids, we had what we called a driveway service. So instead of everyone congregating, we had ourselves at the end of the driveway, and they played the last post for us over on our phone. It was really good. It was fantastic. So we still participated. This is my daughter's 18th. Using a tag, using a bit of twine. I don't normally do tags much, to be honest. I'm trying. I will get more into it. I just seem to have so many ideas in my head constantly. It's crazy. This one, I put this in here just to show you that if you cut something out on black and put a colour in the background and then do your hand embroidery over the top, it just pops. It looks so good. And I did a bit of machine sewing around the edge to make sure it all stays in place. It was really good. It turned out really, really nice. I sort of didn't want to put the photos on it in the end because I wanted to make sure that you could see the whole thing. But it had a bit of dimension. It was really nice. I loved that one. I think that may have been... No, I don't know who that cut file was. It might have been either a Confessions of the Paper Addict, or it would be Paige Evans, maybe. This one, me, what could possibly go wrong? Anxiety? I'm glad you asked. Teaching my then 17-year-old how to drive. It was fun. She couldn't do reverse parking, so she decided to just drive it like that and say, "Well, I'm in between the lines." It was a bit funny at the time. Just a patchwork, using up some scraps. It was super easy, super simple, and look how effective it looks. And those scraps were actually from a Kmart, $5 Kmart paper pad. That whole thing, other than the Cricut cutout, the cut file, cost nothing. This one is something completely different for me. So I had I've just done the blue lines. That's actually strips of paper, just all lined up. Um, that's right. This is what I wanted to show you. This is what I'm using for when it focuses for my gold splatters drawing ink. It's water-based, and I get it from Officeworks, and it's $6 a pot. Give it a good shake, and it sits on top of the paper really well, and it's quite opaque. It's fantastic. So nothing fantastic other than that on the page. It was just, other than obviously my daughter's graduation. But yeah, just simple. Kept the pattern to the outside on that one. This one, now I do have a post-it note over my daughter because she is in a leotard. Discretion. On the photo. However, it was Merry Grinchmas, which I think was in my Christmas cut files from Paige Evans. I think they're still available, and at the time of this video anyway. And yeah, and funnily enough, the actual gymnastics comp that she had was called Grinchmas. So it was perfect, and it was the same year. It was fantastic. It was 2019, I think. It was, yeah, so that was in one of the cut files that we got. It was really good. And these are the last two layouts that I've done. So this is Handyman. That was a cut file from Copa Cut Files. I got that very recently. They had a big sale, and I just backed that cut file. There is actually a video for that coming up soon, and a bit of texture. Now, I've put a bit of texture in the background, simple photos, simple, kept everything really simple, and I think it works really well. It looks great. I love it. And those little stars, I have finally taught myself how to do that on a Cricut. I know everyone else knows how to do it, but I'm learning, and I've got it. I'm so happy. And this was just my kids setting up the Christmas tree. I love this paper, and I love this paper. Oh, that's right, I was getting the ink to show you what ink it was. So I just inked up the white on the side when it focuses. I think it's called Fern. It's a Kaisercraft ink. It's a dye ink. I'm new at this. I'm sorry, it's blurry. Okay, yeah, Fern. It's called Fern. And I just inked it up around the edges of the white part and laid it up. And the Christmas, that was the Christmas present prompt from Confessions of a Paper Addict for their 20 Days of Cut Files. Christmas cut files in 2021. So I've literally just done it now, and I love it. I have to lift this up because there is a 25 under there. You just can't see it. And see how opaque the gold is? It's awesome if I hold it still long enough. Bit of wood veneer on there. I don't use wood veneer very much at all, to be honest. I really don't. I'm scared of it, to be honest. I don't really know how to use it. Or use it well anyway. But that's it. Thanks very much, guys. Hope to see you again soon. Like and subscribe, and that would really help me out. Thank you so much, and I'll have another video up soon. Bye.